let's go see some vinyl get pressed.
They're pressing my new album today, so here I am at Copycat's factory out in the Minneapolis suburbs.
Oh, I have a question. Is it too late to change a song? There's some drums I want to take out.
That's Brad. He's going to show us around.
Yes. Oh, okay. We'll leave the drums on then. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Mark.
Welcome to the record plant.
It's a special day, so Ryan from the label came out here too. You remember him from playing in the Heat, all those shows back in the day. Now he's in Soul Asylum, so that's a step up. It's my first time in one of these places, so who knows what I'm going to do. Let's get to it.
This is the iron lung where they keep the devil.
So the devil, they keep the devil in this iron lung, and you can see here it's about like 460 degrees. There's the fire where the devil works all day heating up inside of these pipes, and that goes over into the next room, which is the main pressing room.
This is the plant where they make the records.
There's 4 presses in here, and number 4 is where Magic Time is being pressed on clear orange vinyl today.
In this bag is a bunch of plastic. It's 143 records worth of plastic. If we sell 143 records, we go plastic. Heard of gold, platinum.
So when the vinyl comes, it's in these little pellets. I think it looks like Fruity Pebbles, and I tried to get them to press the whole record on Fruity Pebbles, but they just laughed it off. People always think I'm kidding, but I'm Mr. Serious. Anyways,
let's do it. It smells like t-shirts in here. T-shirts and gravy.
This dude put a bag of vinyl pellets outside for me to pour in, so it's fun to be part of the process. Now what happens next is the devil's hot air gets pumped into here, and what they call a puck comes out. And it's hot, and the machine spits it out over into the presser. And inside the presser is these 2 metal plates, and they're the inverse of the little grooves of music that you see on a record, and so that smashes down on the puck, and it also smushes outside the sides, so this trimmer comes around the edges and makes it all clean and nice, and all that junk is called flash, and it shoots down, and then they save it like in these buckets. And look, I found a piece that looks like Marcus Worm from Wolfgator's VR chat.
I found Marcus!
But nobody at the plant knew about Marcus or what it was, so that's a good thing because of the cartel and all that stuff. You don't want them showing up.
Can I take this thing?
Yeah.
But anyways, the label in the middle of the record, that's actually not a sticker. I didn't know that. It's a dried out disc, and that gets melted onto the record. You can't take that thing off. And so they keep them really hot and dry in this oven here.
This is an oven.
And then it goes over here where it sits, and the dude comes and he puts it on a cooling rack. It's a machine process, but it's also a very human process. And that's how it should be. If there's going to be robots, we got to keep an eye on them. Otherwise, they're going to be up to no good, switching songs around, or even worse, writing their own crappy AI songs. Then, even more exciting, they bring out the jacket for me to see. And look at that jacket. It's so green and weird, and I love it. Wilson Webb shot the back cover, and that's my friend Andrea's cat on the front. And even though we got the jacket and the record's done, they won't stick the records into the jackets for like at least a day, I guess, because it's got to cool down from all that nasty devil's breath on them.
This is the leftover stuff from the records.
But I was wondering about all that slack, whatever they call it. That stuff is cool. Well, that goes into these huge boxes.
You wouldn't believe how heavy this junk is. Oops. I broke a vital part of the process. I needed one of these for my minivan.
And back in this room is a machine that turns the flak back into like Fruity Pebbles. It grinds it up, and then this machine takes off all the dust, so there's very little waste. They can use it again. There's no waste apart from the music. But next, Brad took us into this little office where there sits a fella named Ben, and he's quality control. And Ben's whole job is to just sit around and listen to music all day.
When you were testing my record, did you get frightened? Did you get scared at all? Because it's some scary songs.
No.
We gotta scrap the album then.
But there were still a couple things I wondered after so much learning today.
Let's say if I go to the record store and I buy a used copy of Dark Side of the Moon, and it's from 1975, what are some of the differences between this plant and the plant that they would have made a record back in the 70s?
Same type of process, brand new machines, but it really, the way you make a record is pretty much very similar to what it used to be.
Today was like a birthday. It's like a surrogate mother machine birthed my 11th music baby, and just like the hospital, Brad wouldn't let me take it home with me that night. So there's still one more thing for us to do, and that's to take a picture of all of us together at the plant with the record.
Okay, take it now. This will be great. Am I in frame?
depending on when you're watching this. It comes out June 27th in 2025 in this dimension. And in other dimensions, time is still a flat circle. Time is still a flat circle, just like a record is a flat circle.
There it is. It's all done. Sounds great. Oh, I'm listening to it right now. I had a needle implanted in the side of my ear, so I can just turn it like that.